A sharp increase in hospital deaths in the last 24 hours, 563 more, making a total of 2,352 people now died from the coronavirus. UK has reported more deaths than Italy at this stage. Downing Street reveals that only 2,000 frontline NHS staff have been tested. The death toll in Spain reaches another high. A member of the Serbia's government has died from the coronavirus, and Prince Charles emerges from isolation.
Having recently gone through the process of contracting this coronavirus, luckily with relatively mild symptoms, I now find myself on the other side of the illness, but still in no less a state of social distance and general isolation.
Good evening, guys. I trust you're well. Welcome to The White Show. As you heard in the bulletin earlier, I mentioned that the NHS have only tested 2,000 frontline nurses. Out of 500,000, only 2,000 have been tested. And the question is why? Why only 2,000? Why is the UK struggling to test as much as a country like Germany? At the moment, Germany is testing up to 70,000 people in a day. 70,000. While the UK is still struggling to test 8,000. So the nurses are going out there, the doctors are going out there, they're working, and they can't even get tested to know whether or not they're carrying this virus with them. Out of the 500,000, there's thousands of them who are at home with symptoms. They don't know whether or not they've got the virus. Some of them at home, they're at home because a family member have the symptoms, and because they're following the government guidelines, they're unable to go back to work. I keep on wondering if maybe I am missing something. But why wouldn't they want to test them to get them back out there to go on the battlefield to go and continue fighting this virus? I listened to the press conference, and you know what? I got to a point now where I don't even think these press conferences are fit for purpose. Because here we have a press conference where the people, the leaders of this country, they set it up in a way now where only the reporters can be asking questions. But the problem is, the minute the reporters ask a question, they basically mute their mic. So the reporters ask the question, and the politicians don't even need to give an answer. So they ask the question, they mute their mic, so they can't even come back and say, look, you didn't answer the question and ask the question a second time. That is just so frustrating. And the doctors are dying. Just this weekend, 3 doctors died from the coronavirus. Because they're going out there, this virus is so easy for you to pass it from one person to another. So they're going out there doing a very difficult job. And they can't even get tested. 2,000. What a disgrace. 2,000. When Germany, like I said before, is testing 70,000 a day. Yesterday, they asked Michael Gove. He's the one who took over because Boris is still in isolation. And listen to what? Listen to the reason he give why they're not being tested.
And more testing is taking place to help those self-isolating come back and to protect those working so hard in our hospitals and in social care. But while the rate of testing is increasing, we must go further, faster. A critical constraint on the ability to rapidly increase testing capacity is the availability of the chemical reagents which are necessary in the testing.
Do you know that this man actually blatantly lied? He lied that the reason why there's a shortage of chemical reagents. And the reason why I know he lied, because Robert Preston from ITV, he's on the ITV political correspondent. He contacted the Chemical Industry Association and asked them to confirm what Michael Gove said, and they were surprised because they said that they didn't have that top conversation with Michael Gove. In fact, the Chemical Industry Association had a meeting earlier this week with the business minister. And no attempt was made to ask about the supply of the COVID-19 test kits. But yet still these people stand up and they publicly just lie. And this just reminded me of the whole Brexit saga, where they just tell people what they want to hear and just try to manipulate people and try to get away with it. Just today, another doctor died. Dr. Alpha Sadhu, who was a former medical director of an hospital in Essex. He retired from the job, and because the NHS is looking for volunteers to come back to help them fight this virus, he decided that he want to go back. And he went back and he died, age 68, from this virus. Again, there are countries that are actually testing their doctors and their nurses every 2 days just to make sure that they're all right. But yet still we got a country sending them out there on the battlefield to go and fight this invisible enemy, and we can't even give them the protective wear that they need to wear. Yeah, and on top of that, we can't even test them to make sure that if they got this virus, to make sure we can look after them. But listen, guys, that's all I got for you today. Subscribe, follow, comment below, and I look forward to again presenting my next video. Take care. Bye bye.
Gang.